Good morning and welcome back to Marjorie Plays. Sorry for the delay this morning. There were a lot of updates. Windows updates, driver updates, game updates, good grief. Sorry about that. Alright, let's dive right back in. I had no idea there were going to be that many. Yeah, half an hour of updates. Okay. So, let's see. Here we are. And we ended with trying to figure out, I think our task is to raise the water level. And that's done by clicking on these pillars. Now there was something that said something about... Mystery, would you please stop trying to knock my headphones off? Dear, I love you. Yes, you are the preciousest girl. Alright, there are handprints, there are scratch prints. Oh, she's knocked them completely off. And there are these prints. Oh, yes.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Was there one more up here? Yes, there's one more up here. And there are these. So, I think it wanted this one first. I think it wanted the yellow hands first. Right? Or maybe not. Looks like the blue ones are down lower. Alright, it looks like blue ones, yellow ones, then something else. Okay, so I've got that wrong. Alright, let me reset it. Misty, can I get your butt off my keyboard? Thank you, dear. Alright, let's reset it. Okay. So it's the... Okay, looking down. Alright, reset. Looking down, it's the blue hands first. Then the yellow. Then the scratch mark, then the purple swirlies. Okay, blue hands first. Blue hands first. Then the yellow. Hey DJ, how are you today? This is the yellow, right? Yeah. Okay. Now back down to the scratchy marks. I'm doing a bit better. Oh, wait, where's the red ones? Okay, we better go check and see if the red ones are next. Okay. Yellow. Now red. Okay. Red next. Then scratchies. Okay, red next. Okay, find the one near the red hands. Where are the red hands? That's purple. Okay, here's the red hands. Then the scratchy marks. I think this one is. Is this one in the building? Then the scratchy marks. And in the purple swirlies. Is there a... I can't remember if there was a hole for this. Or is it just to push the button at the top? Alright, let's just try pushing the button. Okay, that was a good sign. That was better than last time. Last time it came back up. No! Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's one of the things that I like so much about being a member of that channel that we're all in, is that, you know, we kind of have this agreement that we don't spoil things for people. I had like the worst bit of insomnia last night, which sometimes happens. I woke up at 3 a.m., just all hot, and I couldn't sleep. And I tried to get back to sleep. Actually, it was more like 2. And by 3, it was absolutely impossible. It's like, I am not going back to sleep. So I made a cup of coffee And I snuggled down in bed and all the pets piled on, and I'm watching a witness stream, and who's watching it with me but one of the people that whose stream I have been watching, the sauce. And he starts a private message conversation with me saying how much he's now enjoying watching a streamer in the early stages. And I thought, yeah, you get it now. You get why we do this. You get why we watch other streamers. Yeah, well, of one of the big important parts. Trust me, for me, figuring out the Doritos was important. And we gave Sauce the Doritos because he was so frustrated. He was almost to the point of rage quitting. You could see it developing. And he said, just tell me, and we did. We gave it to him. But I had one of those moments when my first pillar went white. That was a really important part of the game for me. And finally getting into the damn Disney tunnels, that was a really important part of the game for me, because I knew they were there, but I doubted myself, and to finally see them, that was just a moment of utter joy. It was like, yes, I got into these things and I know where they are and I'm finally here. And yeah. She'll probably have some other placing. There were just places where he knew way too much. He claims it's his first playthrough, and it was as though he's already read an entire guide to the game. He named things the way that you would only name them if you've already played it. Okay, that wasn't here. Let's take a couple screenshots for today. And what did we do? Water drainage, that's what it is. Symbol order, water drainage. We still haven't worked out the direction change part. Okay. I'm not sure that's where I got mine from, but I did find a way to learn them. Okay, so these are the change the water direction puzzles.
This panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
Okay, so we can't change the way from there. That's a way through. Something closed off. Are you?
Free. This drain controls the water level. What a cleverly conceived system.
Okay. Oh, these are houses. This is a house.
The sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
Yeah, but
So
you're not
these
here.
creatures are immortal?
But you're not here, so how you're not here. So are you immortal really if you're not here? Is this the one we already looked at? I think we looked at that one. All right, I think there's only two.
This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous.
Okay,
The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
Okay, so where's the... So this will push you. Current. And that, these round things have currents and they push. So how do you change the direction of the current? It's not clear. Okay. Any secrets behind the waterfall? It's a video game. Secret behind the waterfall? No. So far we have avoided that trope. Okay. Okay. So... where do I get out of the water? Can I get out of the water here? No. There's a gate there. Alright, let's see. If I go up, can I get through? If I go down, can I get through? Okay, I think I'm supposed to learn how to change the direction of the flows, how to go to other parts of this underwater city. I think that's what my purpose is. Come on. I can see something through there I can't get to. Anything I can interact with? It said these are drains. This is a drainage system. Got any idea, DJ? Wait. Okay, never mind. I see something. Okay, I can change your direction. Looks like this one's meter is gone. So, and so is this one? Oh, what are you? Okay, whatever it is, it's unhappy. Are we trying to make this flow a correct direction? Is that what we're trying to do? Okay, but we're in our fishy form, so we can't go up here. You're the broken one, I think, right?
This panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
So I think I need to push the water into that tunnel. So you have to go this way. How am I gonna reverse you? You go the other way. Where's your controller? Can I control you? Where? Okay, not figuring it out. This one I can reverse. So what if I reverse this one? Now you're going towards me. Okay. I have no idea what that does. Are you still blowing the wrong way? I thought I just reversed you. I'm not getting this puzzle at all. Still blowing towards me. Alright, let's try the other combinations. Okay. So, this is supposed to somehow change the direction of flow, and I don't know how it works. I haven't learned the principle. I don't know how it works. It's frustrating me in the extreme. There is one on this. Does not appear to be one on this. Is one on this. Now that did something. That changed the direction of a string. So if we now went through this, okay, let's see if we can get this one to work. Okay. Let's see what that does. And we get down to this door, which isn't open. But it makes us go fast. So they're like accelerators. Hey, Spiky, how are ya? Oh, there is a gate up there. Okay. Alright, so...
I made it.
Okay. We got in this space. What are we going to do when we're in here? How are you today, Spiky?
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness.
That's good to hear. How are the... I'm better today. I'm better today. How are the eco runs doing? I kind of missed you yesterday. Okay, was this the objective, to get to here? Oh, I think it was. Yesterday was a long chain of disasters. That was what a few days ago was for me. I had a really bad bunch of days. But talked with some people, think I've made some progress. Okay, so we just came through that, or we just came through the equivalent of that gate. That gate should get us back. So let's see where this takes us. We're on 2 feet now, instead of our swimmy bits. So if we were in swimmy
the water
bits,
now, I'll be soaked. Being me, I mean, it's hard to explain this, even to myself.
okay, so we're in our human form, not our fishy form. We can get back down to a swimming gate, or we can get to this button. So I think the job is to push the button.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
Oh, I thought the job was to swim through that tunnel, but it's not. That's where we came up. Oh no. That was like, I didn't get the notification that my mouse was running out of power. And so I was having trouble with puzzles.
These creatures live like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
But I'm not doing speed runs like you are, so it's a very low-level disaster when my mouse doesn't work, whereas for you, that's huge. All right, so the water level went down. Okay. This was one that was broken.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
I'm going to have to take fishy form again. The many dots pillar near the end, and misclick just before the, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look. Opens the door only for a while. Currents. 2 statues. Okay. And we're in fishy form. Okay. Now, first we turn it. Then we hit this one, which takes longer to get through. And that should change it. Them's the tricks. Okay.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
It's going to be a pretty life being a fishy lady. But maybe a little lonely. Squid boy. By the way, I'm not driving, it's driving. And we got an
That was
achieve.
quite a ride, but it's over now.
By the way, there was a gate we could have changed the direction of near the beginning that I had when I hadn't figured out how they worked yet. And I expect that I should have explored that near the beginning of this chapter, so I expect I've missed out on something.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
This probably will not be 100% run, even though I was trying for it.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Peeps on boats. And there's another mural up there.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Yeah, by the way, it's very interesting navigating in 3 dimensions in this. There are currents, and it pulls at you at times.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Teharoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Teaharoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Alright, so there's his letter. She's drawn pictures of fishes.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
A swirly, 5 zigzags. I don't know what to call that. An eye, another zigzag. A swirly, the I don't know, a zigzag. Okay. White sand beach, Tearoa building a raft. Where is the sanctuary?
You followed the river from the temple summit. And it took you some days to find this entrance. You followed the river from the temple summit.
Okay.
And it took you some days to find this entrance.
Ruins useless.
A sanctuary. Harry, was that where you went?
The masters brought their slaves to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
It seems that the sanctuary was where the final stage of the ritual took place. No, you're changing because you had a great-grandmother, wasn't it? We figured out that was one of these folks.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the white sand beach, where I arrived.
Mr. Everhart and Madame Ward, we had plenty of death in this island. I helped you until I could, but I won't be an accomplice of this ritual madness. I'm returning to the white sand beach to build a raft and leave this maudite île. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Maururu Roa and au revoir. I don't even know if I pronounced any of that correctly or even gotten it right, but that's a try. Boat transportation. Harry's
She
mental...
doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day. He rambles incoherently, talking about someplace to carry out some ritual. Is that true, or is it just another of his deranged thoughts? I have to get to the bottom of this, to keep doing what I've been doing up to now, to listen to what he has to say and go along with him. He and I are the only ones left, and the black ichor. So how are we doing? We're logging things now. Okay.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you. Okay.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
It is. It's a pretty game. Oh, there's another ladder? I don't think we can reach it. I don't think we get to explore up there. There's no jumping in this game. Well, I like puzzle games without platforming. So it's okay to not have jumping. Okay. The last time, the trick to this was to time it so that the fluids all got to the center. Sorry. About the same time.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Okay. Okay, closer. Almost. Okay.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Got it. I feel like we might be getting towards the end. Yeah, I want to play that. I own it. It's on my list of get to this someday. So don't give spoilers. But it's on my list. Okay, we got an achieve. But I'm pretty sure we've missed out on a couple. Yeah, we got to chapter 6 without finding the secret item in chapter 5. So,
Makes
yeah.
sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. Wild animal against an unknown. I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
You are one of their own. You're a sea creature.
Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics?
Oh, not another Escher
It's the
space.
only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore.
I started to play it,
There.
Spiky.
I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
It reminds me a lot of The Witness. I think it would be a lot more fun to play on stream than to play solo. I think the interaction with the viewers would make Outer Wilds an absolute delight, and so I saved it for later.
Sanctuary.
But I would be perfectly happy not being the one who plays it on stream and being one of the audience interacting with someone else who's playing it on stream.
So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
So, if you start playing Outer Wilds, I would be delighted to be in your chat going, ooh, that's so cool. All right, we go right this time.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He's yelling, it's not working. It's like a big stone circle.
Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is...
It's the shape of the thing that he sent her.
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. Oh dear. No, no, no. Don't you dare hurt our Harry.
A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
So one of the things that I find a bit implausible is the fact that we have rolls of film lying around, undeveloped, actually unused, the broken bulb, but the developed photographs, yet obviously no darkroom. And in those days you would have needed a darkroom to develop. They are not self-developing photographs, so where the heck is she supposed to have been developing things? Okay, so that's where you have to put your hand in. First I want to explore.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Yeah, that's the dagger we were sent.
Black ooze on a petri dish. My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell?
Yeah, were you injecting black ooze? That's not a good sign.
These patterns look too familiar. There are drops of dried blood inside this altar.
And the game's got this low hum tone it's playing. I do like the art style.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
Hey, Mary
My
Bear
dear old
wannabe.
pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here. Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Not good for him.
Harry, what is this? Looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Nora must do it together, change me. An altar dried blood news.
This dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with? Blood and black ooze.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Pracotus? Anything to be found back here? Yeah, things. We've had a wonderful, strange underwater swimming journey. The expedition appears to have dwindled down to 2 people, Harry and Cass. Oh, that's not good.
Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty. Trail of blood. Someone was hurt. There's a bullet hole in here. A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her? If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
So yeah, doesn't look like things went well for Harry and Cass.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood.
We already said that.
That dagger.
Alright, so we think we have to put our hand in the thing over here.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
So now we have like a tattoo. Okay. Now that we have the tattoo,
Oh, I really hope this works.
oh yeah, here, I'll show you why. Is it in here? Is it in notes? I don't remember where it was. There was a page that had a family tree on it. And for some reason now I can't find it. But like our great grandmother had a very interesting name. So I'm thinking I have the right genetics to be here.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Okay, there is a button up here, and I suspect a button up here, and... Okay.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Some vast sort of creature, a pet, 90-degree rotation howl.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals. I think it's whatever the little drawing was on our palm. I think we're looking for that.
A shining constellation. I better draw it. Where is this door leading me? They
Okay.
carried these people here to test them, like a challenge of some sort.
Now it looks like it's black ooze in the grooves there. Maybe flows out of this. Or maybe this is where that animal thing is. Okay, how come it doesn't... There it is.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
Had to get the angle right to be able to click on that one.
I wonder what this means.
Alright, so... that's what was on our palm. That looks like this. But it also looks like that. That part looks like that part looks like that part. So it looks like that, that, and that, but not this one. Those three. Not this one.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Alright, so what do you do?
circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have in my hand.
Yeah. Okay. So are we supposed to match one of the doors? Or are we supposed to keep going around in circles? So are we supposed to just keep lighting this over and over?
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Except that so are we supposed to make one of these? And given this is on our hand, it's likely to be one of these three.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Okay, so do any of these look like that could be what's on our hand? That one, that one, that one, that one, and those two. To do that, it's got the brightest one at the bottom, and then a thin one, and then another bright one. So it's this constellation. So this is the one that needs to have, yeah, this is correct. This is correct. Okay. This is not. Okay. So that now matches up with that. So now I need to build out the rest of this. I'm going to draw it on paper because this is going to be hard otherwise to remember. Dark, light, dark, light, light. Light, dark, light. Okay. Light, dark, light, light, light. Okay, let me try and see if I can arrange that with all of these thingies. So, okay, that's the start. So I'm now looking at it like this. Oh, it won't let me click on these. Won't let me click on those. Interesting. It won't let me choose one of the others. Am I supposed to go to a particular door now? It is... Which is the door? It's this one, the really complicated one.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
That one. Right? Heavy, light, heavy. Light that way. Light, light. Oh, but it's missing a dot here. There needs to be a dot here. So it isn't this one. Okay, that's wrong.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Okay, so it can't be that one. Alright, let's look at it again. We've got this option. That's the one it can't be because it doesn't come back and have this star. So let's try that option. Three light in a line. I don't see three littler dots in a line. Let's try this one. Now you could be light, heavy, light. Yeah, I'm trying to, but man, this one's a tough puzzle. Alright. I'm going to try drawing this out. Light, 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 heavy. Let me get the other pen. Where's the other pen? There it is. Okay. Alright, go out. Hi, mystery. Hello. Let's draw these in. Okay, and then all right, so this one's a heavy, this one's a heavy, this one's a heavy, this one's a heavy, and this one's a heavy. Okay. Then all right, it looks like I'm looking to see if I can draw all of these figures on this diagram. And so far it looks like yes, you can draw all of these figures on this diagram. Now what does that mean? That means that you could draw all these figures on this diagram. The question is, do they have to match up somehow with that? That's, try it just a little more, rather like it is on the diagram. Heavy, light, heavy. There's a light and a heavy. Then there's one of these. It's either this one or this one. That one. The one out from it. That one. That one, and the one past it. That one of these two. One of these two. Okay. So how do I make this? I think I'm supposed to make this match the sky. And if I am to make it match the sky, hi dear, is the way to do it by clicking and then subtracting mine? I don't want this one lit. If I press this, it gets lit. Don't want that one lit. I do want this one lit and this one, but not that one. If I press this, that one gets lit. We don't want that. I don't want that one lit. So right now, this is the only part of this that I can do.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
What else can I interact with?
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Do I need to go back and do something else to my hand? But that
Where
was
is
the
this
way to
door
summon the
leading me?
boat. I'm very confused. I am confused. I'm also stuck. There we go. Is there... Should I be piercing my hand again to get a different symbol? Okay. Does not appear I can do that anymore. It was the petri dish and the syringe. Alright, I've missed something. Anybody got any ideas? By the way, I also think loving room sounds good. I love it that you're loving the stream. And I want you to remain living so you can continue to love the stream. What have I missed? I feel like I'm just thrashing about. There's something up, since it says look to the stars, there's something up I'm supposed to look at. Oh, I'm so darn stuck. There's probably a little prompt on something, and I just haven't seen it. Because I haven't looked the right way or something. Or maybe I missed something before and somehow I've gotten here and now I'm bugged. I hope not. And if anybody's got a hint, I will take one. Are we supposed to go out and somehow come back and swim here? And do it underwater? The whole point was you came here and turned into. Interact. Do this or not do this. Do this, do something else. I'm stuck on the floor. I are stuck in the floor. Yeah, we originally did. I'm now stuck on the floor. Okay. I still stuck on the floor? Yep. Am I still stuck on the floor? Oh, am I stuck on the floor? This is not good. Okay. I think my game would be bugged. I can't even quit. It doesn't even give me quit. That's how bad it is. Oh, task manager, come and quit me out. Close window. Ugh, this is not good. Now let's try her up again. And it has been running so well up until now, and now all of a sudden it's like, nope, not gonna run for you. Gonna glitch out. I probably shouldn't have clicked on that from the other side. Let's go from chapter 5. Because the chapter 6 ones seem to be really glitched. And we're way back here. Alright, 1 second. Hey, Fast Tracks. Thanks. Just give me a second. Thank you very much for the follow. Alright, give me just 1 second to look at something. We found the secret object in chapter 4. We did not find a secret object in chapter 5. I think this is how we got into chapter 5. I don't think it's going to let us go back under the water. Okay. Well, I know how I've got to get out of here. I know what I have to do. I don't have the heart to do it right now. I'm just totally disgusted. Totally frustrated. Alright, so here's what I have to do. Going back to an hour and 40 minutes ago, what I have to do there are these hand diagrams on these pillars. Starts with
marks made with pigments.
aqua ones,
I better draw them just in case.
then the yellow ones, then the red ones, then the scratchy marks, then the purple ones. So, aqua, yellow, red, scratchy, purple.
Who Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
So we clicky this button near the aqua ones. See, yellow, right? Yeah, I'm trying to remember where yellow is. I think yellow's all the way up.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Yellow. Red. Now one of these has this one, scratchy marks. It's okay, Maryberry. Purple. And down go those columns. I feel bad because I feel like when I'm streaming something, that I'm not showing the game off to its best, because to have to show that you can lose your progress and have to go back an hour and roughly 45 minutes, that's not a good advertisement for a game. And although I'm not sponsored in any way, still, I'm trying to show off a game in its best light. I don't want to, show off a glitchy, unpleasant game to play. I want to be able to recommend a game to the viewers who are watching me. I don't want to say this game was so frustrating that I hated it or something like that. Then we push this button.
Use these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Now we can walk. Okay, now this time I'm going to try and find the hidden object in chapter 5. Now where could it be? Don't tell me it's in this water somewhere. Okay, this is the tunnel I can't get into. I'm going to be able to get into later. These are kind of like
So these
fake
creatures
memories.
are immortal?
should be one other tent.
Isn't this the tiara from... wait, I can't remember the name of my hometown.
Okay, that might be it. Let me check. That was the secret object. Okay, so this time we found the secret object. Alright, so we found the secret object. I'd gone in both those tents. So the trick now is to change the direction of some stuff. Let's see. I think I looked at that mural and the last time I was
This
here.
underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
Okay, so change the direction. Hit this one. Oh, not good timing. Gotta time it right. And it'll go the other way. Okay, that's one. One down there is already going the correct way. That one's going the correct way. Alright, now they're going the correct way. And we in our fishy form go up here. And we go through.
I made it.
And we go in and we go up.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness.
Okay. Transform to human. Out of fishy form. Okay, I came through that one. Trying to remember where I go next. Click the button.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
Okay.
These creatures lived like slaves, all their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
And that's what we had just clicked before to open the door that's down there. Now we can walk through this tunnel.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
And now we're going to go on the wild current ride, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to save it. Okay, switch direction. And here we go.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
There's this squiddy squid.
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
Alright, are we still technically in chapter 5 or are we now technically in chapter 6? I don't know. I think this is chapter 6.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
Alright, so if we save it again, it says we're still in chapter 5.
Looks like a
Look at
means of
that.
transportation to get to that sanctuary.
We go up here, we can look at all the stuff.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
All the stuff to look at.
She doesn't seem to care.
We looked at all this before, we listened to all these before.
Harry, that look.
It's a nice view from out here on a ladder we can't climb.
It is so beautiful.
Why am I bothering to do this again? Because part of the completion is reading every one of these. So I'm sorry.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Aotearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Aotearoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Okay.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Okay, we go down the ladder. Go over here. And now we have this timer puzzle that was a little bit difficult last time.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Almost.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Okay, now we start chapter 6. There we go. So let me get a fresh chapter 6 save.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or... Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
All right, here we come.
There it is. The sanctuary.
To the part that's got us stumped.
So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
Over here we found Cass's photography equipment.
So...
To place with the knife
Moby
cut
Dick.
out of it.
It's pages of... Harry asleep in his... A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Place to stick our hand.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that?
And our new spots.
Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved. This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Okay, let's go over and avoid the stuff on the steppies. Do the stuff at Harry's tent. Anything up here?
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about. Harry, what is this? Looks like the...
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Okay, so here's the issue. There's no Harry around here. We haven't been able to find him.
Black ooze on a pet.
So he says we've got to do it
My God.
together.
This syringe has true.
But we don't know where he is.
Yeah, I really hope this works.
And then here's all this disturbing stuff.
Oh my goodness. Trail of blood. There's a bullet hole in here. A woman's earring stained. If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love?
And we go through
And how much of
and
the man who has lost his sanity in
we
this place?
find no Harry.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Okay. So then there are things to look at, which involve pictures of constellations, picture of bridge and drag, gargoyle animals, 90-degree rotations. Talks about rotations, but I don't know how you do the rotations.
I wonder what this means. Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
There's the mural.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort. Where is this door leading me? Shining constellation. I better draw it.
Okay, so we have drawn all of those symbols because he scribbled those and those were important. Drawn all of these symbols and the one on our hand. He talks about rotating things 90 degrees. And then we have the buttons. Button, button. Who has the buttons? Up come two. And then there's this one, and up come two more. And then
circular stones with strange carved symbols.
and I'm going to back up. And I'm going to save over my chapter 4. Okay. Because it isn't bugged right now. And this is the one that I think matches up best.
These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
But you only have one constellation on your hand. And I can't click on anything else, just on that. And I can no longer do anything to this. Or this, even though it talks about rotating things 90 degrees. Can I rotate anything? So can I rotate? Or I can just push it on and push it off. So. So what if I just for fun do those two? Does anything happen? Can I do anything new? Can I?
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Nothing new for that. Same message. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. This one matches up with this door. So let's not do this one. That one is 3 not very bright, bright on the left. I think it's this one. Three not very bright, bright on the left, bend. Let's try then doing the one opposite it. Maybe we can make this whole symbol. Dull, bright, dull. Dull, bright on the right. That was the trick. You can make up that entire constellation out of 2 of our hand symbols. Okay, because it's buggy, we're going to hit save. There.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
Okay. Steps that don't go anywhere. Water
An odd
levels.
structure, riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
But if you have changing water levels, you want stairways coming out of the water as the water changes level. Okay. So there's these symbols we have yet to figure out. Right there. Swirly 5 zigzags, something, I zigzag, swirly, something, zigzag. And that business about rotating things 90 degrees.
Maybe it only hurts the first time. Ah! The second also hurts.
Okay, now we got the C-shaped bit. Okay. So...
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. Now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Can we now open a different door with our 2 symbols? Because now we can do 2 different symbols. So, one symbol is one symbol, for instance, might be boop, boop, boop. That, and then you could put a C here and a C here. We could do this one. This is the one we already did. We could do this one that's in the upper left, which would open this door. Let's try it. Okay. Thin, thick, thin. I think it's that one. Alright, first let's turn off the ones. Turn you off. Because I don't want to confuse the issue. Turn you off. I think it's this one. Should go thin, thick, thin. These should all be thins. Thin, 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 thick, thin, thin. Yes. Okay. Now I need to put a C at the end of this branch. There. Is that it? That is it. And then question is it a C on this branch too? No, it is not. So therefore it must be a C on this branch. Okay.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying. Black and white figures.
Okay, now, is this where the swirly zigzags come in? Okay, swirly is 2 down, then there's a dot, and then 5. What do you do? Okay, you rotate something. You rotate that. Okay. I think I know what kind of a puzzle this is. I think this is like a beam of light or a mirrors puzzle. We end up relaying something. Something comes in and bounces off and has to be bounced. But the weird question is like, how do you get whatever it is turned on? Does this turn on the beam? Okay. Oh, that was interesting. What does that do? Alright, that made a platform go from there to there, and there. Okay, so that changes where these steps go. So I could rotate UB. Interesting. Now what does this do?
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Okay, the question is, what do I want out of that one? There's something over there. I'm not 100% certain that's where I want that one. I think I want to rotate this one this way. Now, why did I do that? Because if at some point I go back and rotate this one here, I'll have a different path up that way. Because I can see these black pillars will go that way. Okay. All I have to do is rotate this one right here. Wrong one. It's this one. Okay, now push. Now, we should be able to find out what's on that back platform. Don't think we needed to go there, but I do think we need to go back here. I expect it's another mega pattern on your hand thingy. Anything else while we're back here?
Again? Seriously?
Okay, now the question is, need we make a combination that goes to that platform? Because the question is there, for instance, a secret on it? So let us see if it is possible. Oh, there's this nice dark niche, but doesn't appear to be anything in it. Oh, that would have been such a nice place to hide a secret. Wait, I take it back.
That's the creature I saw in my dreams. He's holding on to a gigantic black stone monolith. He is Father Dagon.
There we go. And we got an achieve, which is the secret object in chapter 6. By the way, the secret object in chapter 5 was clearly harder to find than this. It says 6.7% of players find the chapter 5 one, but 8.7% of players find the chapter 6 one. So people know I should go try to find that platform somehow. Alright, so we've added on a new mark on our hand. Our new mark is this zigzag one. We've built this and this. That's that. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't make this. That piece. I don't know if I can make this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna have to be this one. This will probably be the next one. Okay. Nothing was pushed here. You were pushed here. And you were pushed here. So, if I'm trying to make that fat, then fat. That's this one. Fat, then fat. Now, how am I going to make this crazy thing? I'm not sure I can. I wonder if I need that one. Do I need to go back and take another look at this chamber? Has it done something to this area? Just something sneaking off to that side I'm supposed to get to? No. I really think I'm supposed to figure out how to make something out of what pieces I've got. Well, let me save what I've got. All right. I'm trying to make the other options. Wait a minute. This is 2 C's. Let me take this back. That's 2 C's. I can make that up of 2 C's. So, are you one of the 2 C's? Thin, fat, thin, thin. I think you are. Yeah, it is. That's what we're supposed to make next.
This place is like a labyrinth.
No, it's like a puzzle. It's a good puzzle.
It was submerged in black ichor.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay.
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
Oh, another camp. Boy, how much camping gear did these people bring with them? Honestly.
Oh, come on. One more time. Ow! That hurt! Again.
Okay, now we can make the one that has the harsh curves back on itself. Now we can make the one that has these funny little jigs in it. Okay. Okay. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. We want fat than fat, which is this one. Okay. Then we want our new one to the left of it. Is that correct? Off the middle one, it should be looking like that. Yeah, that actually looks right. Then I want to come off, have the sharpness bend there. It's pretty far around. This one?
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
Right there.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Okay.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Okay, got an achieve for finding all the murals on the island. Interesting that there are a couple of different choices here, one of which doesn't have the hand thing, so I think that's the one we're going to return through. Alright. Yeah, that'll be the return gate. You make such a good fishy lady. Alright, so what am I supposed to be finding here? Oh, wait. Is this where I just came from? No, there's the mural, so this is the opposite side. So we're now on the opposite side. That's where the mural is and the entrance to the area we were in before. And we get one more hand puncture.
Again? Seriously?
Youchies. Okay. So now we get this piece, which is probably going to mean we're going to be able to do the constellation on the ceiling. The achievement I haven't got is I haven't got that we found all the photographs and notes that have been left for us. So I may have missed some of those. And I think we're close to the end. It has that feeling that we're close. Talking about a throne room sounds like we're really close. Okay. So let's... Okay. No, there wasn't one turned on here. Okay. Let's turn these off. Okay. So... on the ceiling. Now we have to draw this. Okay, on the ceiling it's bright, dim, bright. It's one there, that one. Okay, so to get that constellation, and I don't know where the lines are that connect it. That's the difficulty. But I think you would start with that. That gets us the bright, dim, bright. And that one and that one. Okay. Now, that wouldn't hurt. It's not great though. Let me see, let me do that again. That got me that one and that one. No, that actually does hurt. I don't want that one lit. That's pretty good. This one's actually pretty good in what it does. That light's one I don't want lit. That light's one I don't want lit. That's the best track. I'm guessing a bit. That's not bad. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. There's not two lit there. That'll work. Now where am I now? I am here. It can't be that one because this one's not lit. Nope. That's it. Because something happened.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Okay, so the tent I could see through here is actually, I think, the tent on the landing beach. So when I was looking, I was thinking there was another area I had to find, but that's the landing beach. That's what that is. It's because this is at an odd angle. Okay. All right, here we go. I think we're at the end. Harry, where are you?
There's something written on the floor. Blood. Fall. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
There is an area to the left. Goes down. Interesting. Okay, so there's a gate right there. It's talking to us, but there's also this area in the back.
My God. Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
Okay, we did not click on that talkie gate thing.
Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box.
So we may have missed out on something. Oh, interesting. The road is disappearing behind us.
Harry, is that you?
Oh, Harry, are you okay?
No, 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 no! Tell me this is you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
Let's go get our Harry.
No, no, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work.
Oh, this is kind of sad.
That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
Okay, this makes no sense. Okay, we got an achieve.
What really happened?
Okay, little surrealist here.
The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. What happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you.
By the way, you
The
cannot
ritual was
speed up your
only for
walk in here.
People like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off.
Okay, why won't you let me step onto these stairs? I am I stuck at this edge? Am I through the floor again? No. Okay.
And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life. The same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me?
Oh, it sounds like we are losing our sanity a touch.
Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us.
All right, here we are.
It's my decision to make.
We have to make a decision. Anybody got any kind of opinion? We are at the end. We have to choose an ending. We can accept our fate and leave Harry and be the fish lady. Or we can reject our fate and return home and die a slow and painful death. You're leaning towards fish, Spiky? Anybody else got an opinion? I'm leaning towards fish too, so that's 2-0. We're going to be a fish person.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home. What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Icon.
Oh, well, that took a strange turn.
Connected with the Elder God.
Here comes Lovecraft.
Goodbye, Harry.
We are a fishwoman. It's steering me, by the way. I got the ability to turn the camera, but not to control the forward movement. Now I've got a little bit of control, not a lot. Let me... Okay. Is this going to be titles?
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
All right. That would be, I think, yep, the end of Call of the Sea. All right. Thank you very much for coming along with me on that one. That was a good game. Other than that glitch where we glitched through the floor, it really went well. Couple places where the puzzles were tough to figure out, but we managed it. All in all, I think we came up on about 8 hours, 8.6 hours of gameplay at streaming speed, with about an hour and a half of that being having to repeat things because of the glitch. So let's say 7 solid hours of gameplay. Definitely worth your while if you want a puzzle game. There is at least one other ending that we found that we didn't do, and I didn't get 100% of the achieves. I'm at 22 out of 34, 64% of the achieves. So there are other ones that I haven't gotten. For instance, I didn't find all the puzzle notes, and I didn't find all the story logs. I can see right now that I didn't find. So yeah, I think it's a pretty decent game. I'd wait for it to come around on sale, because at full price it was pretty much. But I think it's a goodie. I think it's really worth playing. And it's lovely. So, yeah. Good game for today. So, let's see. Spiky, you playing? And if so, we'll raid you. Don't see you up on my list yet. Leah is playing Stardew. Let's see. You're not going to play till later. Alright, I'm going to raid Leah then. If you don't want to watch Stardew, no problem. I haven't raided Leah this week. All right. Thanks for coming along with me this week. I'll be back on Monday. We'll play something different. And I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. But see you then. Take care. And have a great weekend. Bye-bye.